I'm ready.
Yes.
Hi and welcome to Select 10. In this video, we are going to count down our picks for top 10 best new movies released in 2022 on Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Disney+, and HBO Max. We have selected current best movies and tried to cover all genres, so whether you are a fan of action, thriller, sci-fi, or comedy, there is something for everyone. So watch full video to avoid missing any movie from this list. Now let's start the video. Number 10. Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City. It is an action horror film directed by Johannes Roberts. The story is adapted from the stories of the first and second games by Capcom, and it serves as a reboot of the Resident Evil film series, and it is a seventh live-action film overall, which was loosely based on the video game series of the same name. The movie is set in 1998 and explores the secrets of the mysterious Spencer Mansion and the ill-fated Raccoon City. And the main story follows Claire and her brother Chris as they get caught in a zombie outbreak in the dying Raccoon City, and they must band together with others to survive and uncover the truth about the experiments held in the city. I know many Resident Evil movies has low rating and scores, but it is safe to say that these movies are very entertaining to watch, and most importantly, they are enjoyable. And this movie has 5.2 rating on IMDb and 65% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 9. Moonshot.
Hello?
Hey.
What are you doing here? Who sneaks onto spaceships?
I can explain.
It is a science fiction romantic comedy film directed by Chris Winterbauer. The movie is set in a future world where Mars has been colonized by humans and follows the story of two college students, Sophie and Walt, as they sneak aboard a rocket headed for Mars in order to be united with their significant others, embarking on a lively journey that takes them wildly off course. The movie has interesting story as Walt and Sophie pretends to date until they, of course, actually begin to fall for each other. And overall, the movie is really good, fun time, plus, it's set in space, and the movie has 5.5 rating on IMDb and 61% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 8. The In-Between.
I'm still here, Tess.
It is a 2022 science fiction romance film directed by Arai Pazin. The story follows Tessa, who doesn't believe that she deserves her own love story, but everything changes after she has a chance encounter with Skylar, a senior from a neighboring town who is a true romantic. As her heart begins to open, tragedy strikes when a car accident takes Skylar's life while Tessa survives. As Tessa searches for answers in the aftermath of the accident, she soon believes Skylar is attempting to reconnect with her from the afterworld. And with the help of her best friend and a newfound belief that love never dies, Tessa attempts to contact Skylar one last time in order to give their love story the epic ending it deserves. If you like teen romance movies, then you will enjoy this one. And the movie has 5.8 rating on IMDb and 57% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 7. The Contractor. It is a 2022 action thriller film directed by Tariq Saleh. The story follows James Harper, a decorated serviceman who is involuntarily discharged from the United States Army Special Forces due to his use of narcotics to treat an injury. Facing financial ruin, he contacts his friend Mike, who works with a private military company alongside under the command of a fellow veteran, Rusty Jennings. But when his very first assignment goes wrong, James finds himself hunted and on the run to stay alive long enough to get home and uncover dangerous conspiracy and the true motives of those who betrayed him. Overall, the story is really good and has amazing action to keep you hooked from start to the end. And the movie has 5.7 rating on IMDb and 71% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 6. Return to Space. It is an American documentary film directed by Jimmy Chin and Elizabeth Vassar-Helye. The story follows Elon Musk and SpaceX engineers' two-decade mission to send NASA astronauts back to the International Space Station and revolutionize space travel. The movie offers rare access inside the first crewed mission launched from US soil since the retirement of the Space Shuttle in 2011. This is an intimate portrait of the engineers and astronauts chosen for the historic moment. Following NASA veterans Bob Behnken, Doug Hurley, and their families in the lead-up to launch, Return to Space brings viewers along for their thrilling ride to the International Space Station and into mission control with Musk and the SpaceX team. And it has 7.4 rating on IMDb and 85% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 5. Metal Lords. It is a teen music drama film directed by Peter Sollett. The story follows two kids, Kevin and Hunter, who care about heavy metal in their high school and want to form a heavy metal band, but they fail to find a bass player. Later, they do, however, find a girl who plays the cello, and if these three can settle their differences, work together, and stay out of trouble, then they could win the upcoming battle of the bands. Overall, the movie tells the story of the teenage misfits, Hunter and Kevin, and their path to win battle of the bands and be worshipped like gods. And the movie has 6.8 rating on IMDb and 83% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 4. The KINGSMAN. This is a spy action-adventure film directed by Matthew Vaughn, and it is a prequel to Kingsman, The Secret Service, and Kingsman, The Golden Circle, and it is a third installment in the Kingsman film series. The movie is set in the early years of the 20th century when the Kingsman Agency is formed to protect the United Kingdom and the British Empire from the approaching threats. But when history's worst tyrants and criminal masterminds get together to plot a war that could wipe out millions of people and destroy humanity, Kingsman must race against time to stop them and save the world before it's too late. If you are a fan of action thriller movies, then you will enjoy this one. And the movie has 6.3 rating on IMDb and 80% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 3. The Outfit. It is a 2022 crime drama film directed by Graham Moore. The story follows English tailor Leonard, who creates custom suits on the world-famous Savile Row in London. But after suffering a personal tragedy, Leonard relocates to Chicago, where he finds a small tailor shop in a shady neighborhood and buys it in order to pursue his profession. But one night, a group of mobsters come knocking at his workshop door in search of a suspicious package. As the night progresses, he's lured into the chaos, and everyone wants to claim the prize, which it turns the night into a disastrous bloody dispute. Now, in order to survive, Leonard must outwit the mobsters. The movie has brilliant story, which keeps you on the edge of your seat, and it is a must-watch movie of 2022. And it has 7.2 rating on IMDb and 92% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Number 2. Death on the Nile. It is a 2022 murder mystery film directed by Kenneth Branagh. The film is a sequel to 2017 movie Murder on the Orient Express. And the story follows Hercule Poirot, who is on Egyptian vacation aboard a glamorous river steamer, but soon it turns into a terrifying search for a murderer, and a picture-perfect couple's idyllic honeymoon is tragically cut short. The movie is set against an epic landscape of sweeping desert vistas and the majestic Giza pyramids, and explore the tale of wild passion and jealousy, featuring an international group of impeccably dressed travelers. Overall, the story has enough wicked twists and turns to leave audiences guessing until the final shocking climax. And the movie has 6.4 rating on IMDb and 82% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. And the movie is available to watch on HULU and also on Disney Plus in some regions. Number 1. YAKSHA, Ruthless Operations. It is a 2022 South Korean spy action film directed by Na Hyun. The story follows Kang In, the director of National Intelligence Services, who leads his black team with the best agents in carrying out covert missions in a city riddled with spies. But Kang-in is notorious for mercilessly taking any measure to get what he wants, earning himself the nickname Yaksha, a human-devouring spirit. But one day, Ji-hoon arrives as a prosecutor to investigate Black Team, and even with their ignorance, he finds out that their real mission concerns a case that can shake up the whole continent. Soon enough, Kang-in needs to use all his sources, even Ji-hoon, to find his way deeper into the case. Overall, the movie is highly entertaining and has great action sequences. And the movie has 6.2 rating on IMDb. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. And do subscribe our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.